walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest?
That's where we're going first?
Nadia said something about having a place ready for us there. Didn't she? Come on, let's go!
Did she? Hello everyone, and today's video, I'll be doing Act 3 of Fontaine's Arca quest. If you do enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. But I am so hyped to do this. Okay, let's get straight into it. So it's called To the Star Shining in the Depths. Chapter 4, Act 3. A Tea Party Most Thorny. So, now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, you decide to rest up for a while. But somebody has stirred up in the dark. Oh god. Like, I don't know where, like, all I know in this is that this is the quest that we meet Arlecchino. That's all I know. So, and about a teeny bit about the cutscene, but that is because I accidentally saw a thumbnail, sadly. So, but anyway, I'm excited. Let's get into it.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person.
Yeah, she is.
Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything.
Oh
god.
god.
Without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax.
I don't feel like Riley's just gonna pop out of nowhere.
Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? No. Even machines of Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
If we wanted to rest, couldn't we pick someone with a decent view?
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
The truth, Paimon.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Fair enough. Just don't spoil the ending for me this time.
Agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
Wow, are we actually going to get in line? I actually hope we actually do buy it, like, a part of the quest. Your pyrolyte base in the core of Fontaine. Jesus, I had to skip like half of that to read the end of it.
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good.
You just finished it? You're a pretty slow reader, Paimon.
No. Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's
How
all.
short is the novel? Jesus.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Oh, that's us.
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Looks like I found
These
the place.
descriptions. Oh no.
Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty?
I mean...
Always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
Oh.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourrilette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Interesting.
Nourrilette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I wouldn't be surprised if...
I'm not privy to the
I wouldn't
details.
be surprised.
It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourrilette in person.
Monsieur Nourrilette.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
I
Now
think
that
we all
I've
do.
delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
But we haven't left in a few days? Holy shit. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at the dog! Oh, hello. Oh, it's cute. Talk to Nourrilette. Hello? Okay, it didn't click. I wonder what it's going to be about. Is it going to be about us sneaking into the Fortress of Therapy? He's going to put false charges against us. Is that what he's going to talk about? I don't know if going into the Fortress of Therapy is Act 3 or 4. For some reason, I'm thinking 4. But, I don't know. So... Oh, we teleport. Oh, we're actually all the way up. I thought we had to go. I thought we still had to go up. Like, one level. Hello, Novelette, my boy. What is up? What's up, Hydro Daddy? I'm sorry. Okay. Just got.
We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Is he doing the water tasting?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Oh.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Oh, we're gonna help anyway.
The situation is this.
Okay, here we go. A while earlier at the palace.
It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
Oh! Okay.
I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright.
Maybe that's why.
I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely
Maybe Farina
related to
does
Child's
decline.
recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us.
But I wonder if Farina does decline. Maybe that's why the Knave gets mad.
I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Bro, she's speaking like a normal tone. Jeez.
Well, you see,
Whoa!
we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends.
Oh, look at her
If they
gloves.
didn't agree to see each other and talk in
different colours.
person,
Like
isn't
her
it
eyes.
possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in
Man,
person,
her
if we
design
don't
is-
have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Ahem. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
Oh!
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I see
It
that.
seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady
Oh
Farina,
no. Oh, she's
could there be
scared.
something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all.
Whoa!
Look, I am the Hydro
Jeez.
Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice.
There's something
who is
sus going
loved
on
and
here.
adored by many.
There's something so... Bro, that light shining, that's so dramatic. And it fits her so well.
So
But
I
something
only
sus
hope
is going
that
on here.
justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Diving at the end of the day, Lady Farina insisted upon arrives. Oh.
Though
Oh!
it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I
For her
prefer to see
design.
our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
Bro. Oh, the tea party, the name of the quest. Oh my god. Bro, she's so cool. Oh,
I
we gotta get
assume
the
you see
screen.
it the same way, Miss Farina?
Oh! The form of the 11th Dewey Harbingers. Oh shit. Oh, she is so fucking hot. Fuck.
Lady Farina?
Bro, her eyes. Oh my god. How do you get those eyes?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea
So she's
party.
scared of her.
I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively,
Blue,
I've
blue,
invited
grey.
someone else to join us today.
The Hydro Dragon, one of the sovereigns. He should be invited.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine,
earrings.
so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like
Oh,
to
this is
thank the two
interesting.
of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of
no.
the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that.
But you can't. But if you're just like a bystander and you saw in Linny's and Lynette's magic show that someone got crushed and died, you'd probably pin it on Linny first. Like, it makes sense of why they did it. But, you know, it wasn't his fault.
All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing.
But something about the
and
name
no
saying
one
that's
wishes
just
to
weird.
disrupt
Like,
such peace.
sus.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
He's just straight to the point. It's like, we know why you're here.
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and
yeah.
hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk.
Bro, that look. Oh my god.
Yes, as you surmised.
Man, it's got hot in here.
Understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues.
Oh, shit.
Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue.
Interesting.
So now, in my
Interesting.
capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal.
Oh, shit.
Very well.
That's new for that
I
straight to the
respect
point.
all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice.
Bro, I do not like how she's saying this.
Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition.
Bro.
It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
Bro, oh my god.
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there.
Jeez.
Diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse.
Wow, that's insane how Neuvillette, the Chief Justice, and Farina, the Hydra Archon, do not have authority to even go there or interfere there. Wow, that's insane, man. That is
However,
insane.
If you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Oh? Oh, and we're back to
The
What
knave showed up already?
the proposal.
Well, Lenny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even
True.
know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Please be careful, Neuvillette. The knave won't be easy to deal with.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm
We've
well
dealt with
aware
the
of the
doctor once
situation.
before.
I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
I wonder what, like, situation they're in.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
I mean, she wants her gnosis, so...
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
She has no powers.
Not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears.
Oh, thorny.
According to reports from the fortress of Meropide, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Oh my, what the fuck? Disappeared? Did he escape?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meropide. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
Yeah.
So this is what
Yeah,
you wanted to
makes
see
sense.
us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's disappearance.
Oh shit.
This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
That means
His
we
look.
bought ourselves some time.
Jeez. But why do you want us to go? Would it be more convenient to have an official from Fontaine do this?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child.
I mean, true.
Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
It's a lot more than that.
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
It's so interesting, though.
Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Since you're in a since you're in a tough spot, and Child is our friend, after all.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we
Yeah.
hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret.
Yeah,
We
okay.
will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meropide's entrance on Erenius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Okay, so doing it in Act 3.
Is there something we need to prepare?
What are we getting charged for?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside
A
world.
bath with you?
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped up charges, we'll be in prison for real.
Yeah.
On second thought, is it too late to back out?
You didn't even consider the fact we'd be prisoners?
Please do
You've
not
already
worry.
agreed, Paimon.
Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Nice.
Now that's more
One
like
wish.
it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for
Your treat.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Is that his birthday, like the thing he gives you on his birthday? I wonder. Probably, I'd say. Thank you, Nicolette. Thank you.
Oh, no need to thank me for it. Just be sure to enjoy it.
Ah, you're welcome. Ah, it's okay. Let's go. Oh, we're eating it out here. Wait, wait, no, we're not. Oh, we're walking. Oh, bro, it's gonna be freaking cold before we get there, bro. I cannot wait for the cutscenes for this, and pretty much everything to do with this, bro. I cannot wait for the Fortress of Meripede, and we meet Risley and stuff. Oh God, it's so good. I wonder if you're going to meet Liddy or Lynette during Act 3 and 4, you know? I wonder.
I'll have that and that. Oh, and one of those two. Ooh, and no Fanta. Thank you.
You should order a lot. Didn't you just finish eating the cake that Nuvalet gave us? Oh, don't worry.
That cake was
It's not
pretty
going to go cold.
But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty.
Paimon, your stomach is always empty.
Now that Paimon thinks about it,
My
we've
God.
always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meripede.
Shh.
Maybe this is what they call fate.
What are you looking at? What are you doing? What? That was
Let's just
such
try our
fuck.
best to investigate
Okay.
everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Don't say it too loud. Charlotte!
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Fucking hell, Paimon.
Hey, you can't hear a taste. And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh my God, Paimon's already fucked it.
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
What?
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind.
Oh my
It's
God.
nothing. I just
Bro,
heard you
she's
mention the
amazing.
Fortress of Meripede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to...
Achoo! Oh my God.
Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
We want to serve our sentences and redeem ourselves for sporting the ending of a detective novel in public.
Huh? You're being arrested for that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable, almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious?
See, I told you, Paimon. You didn't even think anything of it at the time.
Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Does Paimon actually believe it?
Well, in that case, it's
Good.
nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing.
Aww.
Oh, right.
Oh, no.
There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meripede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
Sure.
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh?
Rightly.
Only those who have made significant
Rightly.
contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Yeah.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, so this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. Anything you want.
Paimon. But I mean, the meal is going to be very expensive because Paimon ordered so much.
Then it's settled.
She's going to be
The food
shocked.
should be here any second, right?
Uncle Paimon!
Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Are you going to be something to set your phone? Oh my god. Oh, that Shada's paycheck gone.
Paimon's so
Oh my
Well,
god.
guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
I didn't 100% focus on what she said, so possibly.
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan. Please, please, don't forget about the material for my news article.
Paycheck's gone. Oh no. Why do you have to enter the Fortress of Meripede? Wait. Wait, the Fortress of... Dude, what the fuck is up here? Wait, the Fortress of Meripede... I mean, I knew there was something... I feel like I remember something being underneath there, but I didn't know it was the Fortress of Meripede. I thought it was that massive tower in the distance. Can I see it from here? I thought it was that thing over there. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? There's... Wait, what? Bro, I've never been behind here. So I don't really know what's happening. Holy sh... Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, Nervalect, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus.
Wow.
Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa!
Oh!
So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing
Yeah.
both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates.
Oh my god. We just... Oh... Gee, no, we have to.
The Duke rarely ever
That is fine.
leaves the Fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind.
The Duke Writhsley, I'll keep that in mind.
All right, that's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Okay.
Don't worry,
And Charlotte's
we won't
counting on
let
us
you
too.
Good. Madeline,
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, yeah. Man. I was gonna say, wait, why does she know? What the fuck? Yeah, we'll continue. Wait, there's a... I guess it's underwater. Take the lift. Oh, here we go. I think that was to do with a world quest, but we gotta finish this today anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Bro, look at his lift. Oh, it's so much different. Look, it's all like rusty and everything. Here we go. Oh.
Are we already underwater now?
Yes, Paimon. Yes.
Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Anyway. Oh. This way? Oh my god, this place is absolutely phenomenal! Oh my god! Okay. How the fuck do you build this underwater though? That's my question. Bro, we look so out of place here. Oh my god. And Paimon looks so out of place.
Oh, it's you, Madeline.
I would hate to
you
work
make
here.
the trip down here today?
Man, I would hate to work here.
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one?
What did he
Must be
put
nice
us?
to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Jesus. I wonder what crime Nuvlet pinned us on. I
Well,
wonder.
have you tried service with a smile? Who knows? It might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh,
True.
she's got a point.
Paimon.
Well,
But
I've finished transferring
Just,
you.
yeah, I know she
You
has
two
a
will
point.
register here,
Two.
and Moret will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above.
I mean, it would be depressing down here. Very depressing. Jesus. Bro, her hair's all like sunny
Okay,
and yellow,
let
while
me
hers
see.
is like all grey. Like, more
You
grey.
are the
That's cool,
traveler
right?
and
That's actually
Paimon, correct?
That's actually kind of cool how they kind of did that. Present. That's present. That's right.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence.
Oh god.
Let's see. You two are charged with
What has he put us on?
eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Wait. No, wait, that cake was actually for Frida. Imagine if that cake was actually for Frida. That'd be funny.
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave us was...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon himself.
That's a bit dramatic. You flatter us.
Now I've seen everything.
That's a bit dramatic
Anyway,
for sure.
we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede.
Wow, have you even entered?
Please
Jesus
stand in
Christ.
front of the board over there.
Jesus.
I'll take your mugshots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Fucking hell, Paimon. Here we go. How tall are we? Tall. Each of those 10 centimeters, I would say so. Here we go. Paimon, you need to stand. Does the centimeter thing at the back even matter anyway? Under really, you complete all the required procedures. I actually forgot her name, how to say it, so I just skipped it. Man, look at the
And we're
outfits here.
done.
Shit,
Thank
looks
you
so
for your
good.
cooperation.
Look good.
Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days.
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler.
I don't think he cares.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names.
I'm
Move
gonna
it.
say, there's no point. Well, Paimon's gonna say, well, that was rude. Oh, don't worry. I do gonna say, well, that was holy shit. Wow. We just hijacked the boat. Yoink, it's mine now. I'm surprised Pyro didn't go, that was rude, or something, because she always does something like that, you know? Did I get an achievement? It felt like I did. Holy shit, that is beautiful.
So,
The music.
are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
Deacon? Say, Deacon?
Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
I don't think he cares.
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
You sure don't seem like a guard? Why were you sent us to bring us in?
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things.
Was
The next
Child
time,
that one?
It'll cost you some coupons.
Next time, Jesus. Was Child the one that was crying and blubbering? I see that for some reason. I see that.
Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So,
What?
credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Ah,
So
interesting.
that's what the Fortress of Meripede
Interesting.
is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression
they already
that
have
it'd
so
be
much
more
power
like a
here.
prison.
So it's probably like they already have so much power here that they don't want to go out because they'll lose that power pretty much.
It certainly
Interesting.
ain't all sunshine and roses
Interesting.
here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Have you ever seen a Harbinger from Shiznaya? Oh.
Why aren't you answering us again?
Ah, coupons.
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
Bro.
So all you
Oh,
care
no.
about is Mora. Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
What? Oh, the music! What is happening? What? Ride the lift. What? Oh! Jesus Christ. We're going lower? Oh my god. We're going even lower now? Oh, but Jesus Christ. The music! Holy shit, that music was good. Why is my book have an exclamation mark? What did I do? What did I do? Right!
So, we're going even deeper now?
It's only very humid
How
here.
deep down are we?
Very humid.
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty adventurous one if you think about it, you know? Pretty adventurous. Oh my god. We just made it. Jesus! Okay, this way. Fortress of Meripede! Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, Don't worry, we're definitely
So
leaving
this is
place.
the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meripede?
Yep, and we're definitely leaving this place.
Huh.
100%.
It looks like there are other new arrivals
100%.
too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
You're probably the only one who doesn't fit in.
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by.
I said you don't.
If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us.
But if we get found out, then maybe we'd become criminals for real.
Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
No!
Someone important?
Why? Wait.
Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over
True,
there,
madam.
so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so good luck.
I know from the trailer that something bad is supposed to happen on the 3rd day. I don't know if that's during like one of the story quests, but I feel like it's, during this, on the 3rd day something bad's gonna happen. It's gonna deal with
What's
Child.
that all about?
It's gonna be with Child, probably.
Wait
At
a
least.
second. Are there
At least.
usually so many garter mechs around here?
Apparently not. Does that mean that...
They're already onto us?
Get ready to fight. No. Right,
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard.
I mean, we've dealt with Garnamix trying to attack us, so we got trauma, so...
When I heard that you were friends with Monsieur Neuvillette, I
Oh.
had the Guardmex come and wait in formation.
Oh,
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
I'm surprised.
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm
He's so
afraid
cool.
that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex.
He's so cool. Oh, okay.
And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
So you must be...
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
What are you going on about?
Greetings, my good fellow.
What the?
Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
I thought you said that so loud.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
Eh. It was okay. It actually could use some work, though.
Ah, I see. In that case, I regret to announce that Deacon here has just missed the best opportunity in his prison career to be promoted.
Fuck.
I admit that I was only thinking about the coupons. I'm sorry to have disappointed
I didn't even
you,
read the
Your
other
Grace.
option.
I once hoped for a chance to do some higher level work.
Just ruined his life. We just ruined his life.
I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of speaking with His Grace. Losing out on such a big opportunity because I couldn't see past my own nose.
I wonder what sorry, I didn't even read the other option. I wish I did.
Plenty of time ahead,
I wish I
Deacon.
did.
There'll be more opportunities. Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
He has so many
Yes,
scars
Your
on him.
Grace.
It's crazy.
I'll take my leave now.
It's crazy.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
Okay.
He's going to personally give us a cure?
Nice.
Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Let's just roll with it for now. But I hope he doesn't know too much already.
No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him.
Yeah.
He's one of those mysterious types. All right, let's keep up with him.
Okay. it looks so good. So, oh, they have like a little cafe area there. This is where the Gardemex are made as
There's
well,
no
right?
need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
I'm on.
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world,
Yeah.
But before you go
Fight
in
child,
swinging,
bang!
please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Oh, Palmer's gonna hate that.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit
Interesting,
coupons
nice.
are the only currency, and
What's
everything
that?
must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're
Makes
giving
sense.
everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
We need to get information on the Duke though, so we can head it to Charlotte. So yeah, there's that we have to do as well. Okay, our first investigate thing. What do we get? A lucky dog's eagle feather. That means something. That means we're gonna get very lucky. That's what it means. What is this? Oh my god, is that like a fighting arena? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's the underground in Bellabog. Star Rail. Is it?
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
And there's no rules pretty much. They just do whatever you want.
Pancration matches?
You do whatever
And
you
you
want.
can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, Traveler? Interested?
Do we still have a sword? Do we still have a sword?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
In that case, I'll pass.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no.
Hey.
I was just wondering
Hey.
if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later.
That'd be awesome,
Let's move
actually.
on for now.
That'd actually be pretty cool, though. So, I need to put my headphones more centered on my head. Oh, what's our next one gonna be? Adventurers Watch. Ooh, we're gonna go to some crazy adventure stuff. How do we get up there? Is this a lift? Where the fuck did we just go? Is this where we're supposed to be? No, we're not supposed to be here. Okay, we need to follow that line. I have no idea how to get up there. Is this my first time here? So it does make sense. I don't know. Oh, we have to literally go back. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a lift. That's it. Jeez. Go to the dormitories. Woo! Here we are. Here's our first waypoint. Wait. How long is the route? Bro, we entered here. Oh my god, so that boat goes all the way over to here? Okay, so it is in this new area. I was correct. Wow. I thought I was. Okay. Bro, I was like, what the fuck? What is this new area for if it's under the Opera Epicless? Hello?
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
Is there a clock here?
My apologies, Your Grace.
Bro, everyone's nervous to be around here.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry, forgive my manners.
Oh my god, man. Oh my god.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Is that gotta be where the Gardamix, like...
Not necessarily.
Gardamix that we produce?
Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
So you get more variety and stuff?
Wow.
I'd say.
Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop.
Yeah, makes sense.
Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
You got it, boss! I want to say that one. Yeah, oh, look at that.
Let's move on.
The
tour continues over this way.
Is it he like that or you found that funny? Either one. Liddy? What the fuck? What the What? Liddy? What the fuck are you here?
Oh!
Liddy? What? Oh, don't tell me he's gonna walk away.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
What the fuck?
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
No. Fine.
Nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
Liddy, what happened between your story quest and now? What the f- He's gone. What the fuck? Okay, talk about seeing Liddy in this quest. Like, is Lynette here as well? Bro, the music here is fucking insane. But is Lynette here as well? Then? Oh my god, it's her! Oh my god, it's her! Oh my god, I forgot her. Hi, oh, she's Hydro. She's so adorable. Oh my god, she is so adorable.
What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately.
She is so
for you.
adorable.
But thank you for
Oh
your
my God.
concern, Siegewin.
Sidgewin? Did I say it? Sidgewin. That's gonna be the hardest one to pronounce.
Then you must be here for those two.
Bro, her design is so amazing. She's so different compared to everyone. Like, she's like a colorful design.
Allow me to
Oh my
introduce you.
gosh.
This is the infirmary, and Siegewin here is the Fortress of
Siegewin.
Merapede's head nurse.
Sidgewin. Oh, she's so cute. She's
Hello,
so
new
cute.
faces. They call me the head nurse.
It's
but I
Baiju. I'm not
actually
Baiju.
handle all the
Bailu.
nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you
Bailu.
seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome
We're
party.
having dinner with Rise? What? What is...
Thank you. Your presence
Jeez.
will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Huh, what?
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria.
Look at his
Maybe
eyes.
a meal will help
Shit.
you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Bro, she is so adorable. Oh my god. Is this a right teleport to go to? Bro, I can't see the map, so don't. Ah, shit. Run teleport. Bro, you can't. I don't have the map unlocked, so I don't know where the fuck I am. Bro, I forgot about her though. Oh, I'm so. Oh, I know I've said like 100 times already, but she's so cute. She's so cute. The personalities are so different. Like, look at them. They're so different.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations?
Um.
Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
Got some carrots, some garlic bread. I'll just say garlic bread, but it's probably called something else. Mine's pretty good too.
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
Why are we getting treated? Does right? Oh, wait. Did Nouvelet speak to Risley about us with the false charges? That's why he's being so nice of us? Not nice to us? That has to be the reason. Because Nouvelet said, you know, that they have a personal relationship. So they have to be they have to talk often. So maybe he knows about why we're here, like the actual reasons why.
It actually
Maybe?
has nothing to do with luck in this case.
Oh?
I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a This
Oh, don't
is a
worry.
little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. Paimon,
Oh,
right!
my
If
whole
criminals
theory
get
is
to
just
eat
out the
tasty
window.
food like this every meal,
My whole
the
theory's out the
crime rate
window.
in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure. Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health? He seems healthy no matter how
she's
you
a
look at
medicine,
him,
right?
But he works so hard all the time.
She's
so
a medicine,
it must
right?
be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
Aww.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Paimon, you're getting a bit like...
Well, we provide all
I don't know.
kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur
True.
Neuvillette's character is unimpeachable. No
how
matter the
come she's like
question,
this?
you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal.
Oh, okay.
After this, you two will just be inmates here.
Understood. Thank you for your hospitality.
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
For 45 days. She just for 45 days. Let's be Terasi.
Are you finished eating? Then I recommend that you return to the dormitories and rest. You have work to do tomorrow. Perhaps you were hoping to ask for some special privileges? Sorry, you'll have to use credit coupons like everyone else. It's not as comfy here as you might imagine.
Yeah, hey, you doing? Okay, nice.
Now that I've gotten a good look at you two, I think you're very cute.
Aw,
After all, heavy is the head that wears the cutesy crown. I guess I just want to say, just take care of yourself and don't get hurt.
Aw, she's cute. Aw. Return to the dormitories and talk to Fielding. The music! Look at these lights. Like, siren lights. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what? Bro, I thought that was a lady. I thought that was a lady for a second. I was like, what the hell? I was like, no way I actually get to talk to him right now. Bro, we get a green lucky. Oh, a lucky dog clover. Bro, we ain't gonna get so lucky here. It's insane. It's gotta be insane. Oh, you're a doctor? Oh, we got an iron point. Stab someone. Oh, it's Fielding.
The
Who are you?
traveler in Paimon, right? Listen
Who are you?
up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Do we get no privacy? Wait. Aren't we in, like, cells? Please don't tell me that's our bed. Okay, no, that's our bed. But the same, we're sleeping on a box.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this.
Aww.
The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission?
That's what I said
Or
before.
is Paimon overthinking things.
Bro, if that actually comes out as true, I'd be so happy with myself that I guessed that. It's very possible he probably knows more than he's letting on.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Paimon thinks so
Does
too.
make sense.
He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny."
Funny. Funny. Oh my god. But there's nothing we can do about that. We're already here after all.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up." And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation.
There was one other important thing.
You mean?
Linny's presence here, yes! What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
So I'm sorry so much, but
thinking too.
I'm just...
Paimon almost spilled
What?
the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate.
Yeah.
We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and
Yeah.
then we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway!
If I had to guess, I'd say he's here for the same reason we are. Oh my god, yeah, for the trailer he said he sent people here and they all disappeared. Oh my god, and Risley took Linny and Lynette and Fremine somewhere. Oh my god. The whole, everything for the trailer started to click together. Like, I started to remember them all.
Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they
Yeah.
could be here to investigate too!
Just for child. And look, there's someone over there. What?
Huh? Oh, it's a card!
Oh.
I didn't notice it earlier!
Oh shit, yeah.
It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look. It was nice to bump into you again.
Oh.
Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. He said he'd write something important.
That proves that he's up to something here too.
If you say so. We can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now.
You wait a bit of detention power to the Fortress of Barrowfeed. Ah, nice.
Hey, you're finally awake.
You're up early today, Paimon.
Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up.
You told them everything?
Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe?
Oh my god.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Oh.
Sorry! We're going right away!
Is that the first locate of the production zone? Bro, I can't even read that properly. Jesus Christ. Bro, I thought we woke up early. What is going on? To Greybill? So I can know who that guy is. Wait. How do we get there? Okay, the most annoying thing about this place is how much you have to walk. Is that just me? Or might just be me? Okay, oh, we're going down. What? Bye. Okay. Alright, let's go down to the production zone. We got a primo. We're rich. We're rich. Rich. Bro, why is everything so low down? I don't get why the production zone has to be 200 meters. But yeah, I guess. Bro, I wish I could see myself out the window. Bro, I cannot wait to speak to Oh! Hey, Liddy! How you doing? How you doing? Oh, it's only 100 meters under. Oh, silly me. Silly me. Oh my god. Look at that! It's a little thing on the wall. Do they have swords?
You must be the
What are
catch
those?
of the day.
Is that
Looks
a
like
bat?
you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Is that a bat?
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
He doesn't care.
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you.
Ah! Beg to differ, but sure.
Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary.
I thought you said die. I was like, what?
Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Got it.
What's Paimon
Your job
gonna
is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist.
What?
Here, take this. Bring me the processed widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
Okay. For the modeling process, you must place the unprocessed parts into the machine and interact with the machine to start the challenge. When some parts get stuck while rotating, you need to attack the rotating part to restore the machine's function. Where the part base glows. Jump to complete the modeling process. Oh, okay. When you're finished, you must retrieve. Okay. Okay. Start processing. If it goes red,
Once
then
the widget is hot enough to blow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with... So if the machine gets jammed, you
We have
just
to
need
hit
to
it?
attack it to fix the problem.
Okay. Alright. Bro! I ain't fucking this up. Is that...
Okay, you got this.
Ah! Okay.
Great! Now we can report back to the foreman and give him the processed widgets.
Did anything change with it? I don't even know. I might have to look back and see.
Huh. This one is tolerable. Though since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Oh god. So we're like 4. So we're like 4 or something.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Oh,
No.
That foreman. He's so scary that Paimon couldn't even speak.
We only made one thing, Paimon.
Ugh. Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria, we still need to meet Lenny first, right? He
How long did that one thing take to make?
finished up his work too. He should be around here somewhere.
What? We only made one gear. Or whatever it is. Like, oh, how much did we get? Special credit coupons you obtained when Nouvelet tasked you with investigating the fortress of Meropide. Remember to use them for the designated purpose. Oh, so Nouvelet gave them to us?
Lenny? Mr. Magician?
Oh, he's out.
Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act.
Probably.
Doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Let's hope you actually. Why do I feel like we're not going to be able to talk to him?
Where could he be?
Oh, he could.
Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
Probably. Is he behind there?
Hey, over here.
I was right.
Oh,
I was right. That's funny.
How'd you appear out of nowhere like that?
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
Oh, you little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
What? Well, why are you here?
Oh, Lynette.
Oh, Lynette is there too?
You two really are inseparable.
That's right.
Okay,
My
makes
brother
sense.
simply can't
Makes
stand
sense.
to be away from me.
It's
Okay,
not
I
just
thought
Lynette.
she would be here.
Fremine is
Oh
also
yeah,
here.
Fremine, yeah.
Do you still remember him?
Yeah!
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Nah, the knave sent you here, makes sense.
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
Oh my god.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
Jesus,
It
Liddy!
really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Oh my god.
We should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
That's not the point, Liddy. The question is, what are you two really doing here?
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
On child.
Told you so. See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret.
Oh?
Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here.
Why is the house so interested about this secret? Imagine if the thing that is being protected is the Gnosis.
Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
Well, I kind of guessed that. I kind of guessed it. What? Oh my god, that's funny.
How did she manage to learn information that important?
Because she wants it.
Father has her ways.
She
Many
wants
of them
it.
are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
So
Interesting.
it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you here?
Yeah.
Oh, the Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate.
Yeah.
Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
I mean, I feel like you've already said anything. Consider it an exchange of information.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere, almost like a bargaining chip.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course,
Yeah.
it's not a complete
sense.
farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I mean, makes sense. They all
I
have their own
wouldn't go
plans.
that far.
Pretty sure.
Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up? Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meropide. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but
Yeah,
our
say
highest
Fontaine.
priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
Sorry, I must refuse.
See, I told you.
Lynette knows us.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
What are you saying to
Lenny
yourself?
seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Aw.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
If all we're doing is sharing info, fine, but I must reconsider if things get serious.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully.
Oh?
Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the Fortress of Meripede has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where the child disappeared to?
Jeez,
You're
Christ,
right,
child.
we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Oh my
Good.
god.
That's
Child,
the
what
most
are you
suspicious thing
doing?
about the fortress that we know of so far.
Does he still have his delusion?
We have a few other
Probably, right?
unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least.
Yes.
Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Wait, I just thought about it. How did Nouvellette get coupons and give it to us? What?
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear. Paimon's starving after all that
Don't
work
order a
today.
lot. Don't order a
We can
lot.
talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub.
Okay. Go to the coupon cafeteria to get some food. Okay, we're at the cafeteria. Are we going to speak to Liddy and Lynette here?
Oh,
No, okay.
he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again?
As long as you're here long enough. Wait. It'll only be a matter of time before you'll get it again.
Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kind of mean and the work being pretty tiring.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place.
Have some advice for us, old timer? Oh.
I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right? But what they don't tell you
Not
is that
everyone,
the rules
but-
aren't exactly what they pretend to be.
Maybe.
The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
He says that?
Hidden rules?
Interesting.
What do you mean?
Interesting.
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
Really?
What?
Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that.
Have some advice for us, old timer? We'd say it again.
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Wait, that's what. Wait, no, wait, that's what happened to Child.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with that? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking them.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death. Do you really think you can just ask and I would tell you?
We just flashed the coupons? Yeah, come on, tell us.
Paimon
Tell
understands,
us.
but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught.
Was he the
and
one?
completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything before you've gotten a handle on your new lives? Come and find me once you've been here longer.
Was he the one that said something bad's gonna happen on the third day?
I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just call me V-Doc. Bye-bye now.
He is sus. He's... Bro, so many people are sus in this. Oh my god.
Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him?
Is it possible that someone would just disappear? But I'm still interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be a good place to start in our investigation. Hidden rules, huh? But, like he said, we don't have any coupons and we're still not familiar with this place. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it now. Ah, we were so busy talking we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while it's warm. Come on,
Yeah.
dig in before it gets cold.
Sure. I think always meant to have forces before long, it's nighttime. Interesting. Okay. Brand! It's Brand online! Anyway. I don't know why. I was pressing X to get that thing. Oh my god. Okay, we have to go to the dormitory. Bro, so is this the second or first day, technically, for us? I'm gonna say this is the second day, so tomorrow is something bad supposed to happen, or is this technically the first day? Ha! Or maybe that's to do with Risley's story quest. I have no idea, but I'm waiting for something to happen. But I don't know. There's so much water like dripping down. It's insane. Alright, let's rest.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh,
Yeah.
and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here.
I feel like we'd use the afternoon to investigate, right? That probably makes sense.
I'm so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else. Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh? Charles Vision! Oh yeah, we still have it, but... Are we having Charles... Dream? Are we seeing it through Child's eyes? Or like, what happened? I hear something calling me. Bro, is this a dream? Did he go into the office? Oh? What? Oh, it's a fighting arena. What's happening? What is happening? What the fuck? This reminds me of Samaru.
Are you awake, Traveler?
So, Child Vision allowed us to see what happened to him while he was here, maybe?
What's wrong?
What the hell?
You seem to have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night?
I dreamed of Child. Rather, in the dream, I was Child.
Is that even possible?
The vision.
Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream? Oh, child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe the vision connected child's consciousness to yours.
Maybe I could use his vision to see everything he experienced from his perspective. What? That's
and
awesome.
our investigation has its first major breakthrough. Good
Oh,
thing
you sound
brought
like
the vision with you here.
She sounds so... Paimon sounded so much like Charlotte there. First major breakthrough!
So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where child went?
The dream was a little hazy, and I didn't see anything particularly useful.
Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future.
Hopefully.
What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons. What's the plan for today?
Let's go to work in the production zone. Nah,
Let's go.
might as well.
It's time to start working. If that guard Fielding catches us skulking about, he's sure to give us an earful.
I feel like if he said skip, Paimon will be like, we don't have enough coupons to skip. So, I have to either way. Please say teleports us there. Thank the Lord.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting.
Already on it. Could you explain the... Already on it.
Good. Here you go. Remember to give me the widget once you've finished processing it.
Okay, I remember how to do it.
Why aren't you allowed to working? And don't go walking around with the widgets.
Is that a bat that he has? Hold onto the view to state objectives. What? Oh! Complete the final objective during your time in the forest road to advance the story. Complete. Whoa, that's interesting. Oh, I guess, yeah, it does look different to when you start making it. If it goes red, hit it. Oh, okay, there we go. I thought we had to hit it again. I was like, oh, wait, no, stop. See to me. Oh, there's a timer to it as well. Oh my god! There we go. There you go.
Paimon's beat.
Paimon, you did nothing.
But after so many shifts, it seems we're really getting the hang of it now.
It does seem to be getting easier. All you do is float around telling me what to do.
Hey there, fellow shipmates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Hello, Rowan?
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before. Your assigned workspace is really close, isn't it?
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. I guess we were destined to meet. I've been working here for almost 15 years.
Jesus!
Even the foreman Grainville always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
Hey, Chief, in other words, you haven't managed... Okay, hey, Chief.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. I know the work here in the production zone better than the back of my hand.
Alright, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
I think I've got the work more or less down, Pat. We just haven't learned all the... I feel like... Wait, we haven't learned all the rules?
Did you just ask about the rules? Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from?
I don't think you need to know that. The hidden rules, that's what they're called, right?
Alright. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little. Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Oh?
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about that?
Huh?
What would have happened if you never told us about this?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, bad things happen.
Okay. So the conditions in this area
If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Oh my god, it's this! Wait, what? Okay, this is what I was waiting for as well. What?
Huh? Like what? Oh, don't scare Paimon!
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you, now would I?
What?
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
I think we have to see what happens, you know?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
Huh?
What the? How could that happen?
I was gonna say primordial water, but that doesn't make people forget. What did that worker look like? Did you ever see him?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
Wait, are you thinking that it was...
Thanks for the information, we'll give it a try. Thanks for the information, we'll give it a try.
Oh? You... Listen, kid.
Oh no.
This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it and looking after yourself. Now I kind of regret ever telling you.
Oh, we do not care. We do not care. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that face.
I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try?
Sounds like a good lead to me, Paimon.
Alright.
Yeah, Paimon.
Insist.
Ah, this is gonna get interesting. Finish your body work and arrive at the coupon cafeteria. Woo! I heard a chest. Ooh, it's gonna get interesting. Ooh.
Just a regular meal set. Guess
Oh.
Paimon shouldn't get her hopes up. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Let's go investigate.
Since we have time now, let's focus
Yes.
on investigating some more.
Makes sense. 100% makes sense. I do want to go to that arena though. Please say that we can go to the arena as well. I really hope we can. Oh, they're on different levels, so... Yeah. Okay, let's go to this one.
Oh,
Oh, it's you again.
hello. You
Hello.
two are the ones who were with His Grace.
No need to be so nervous.
Sorry, I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and I...
Are you scared of him?
Oh, it's hard to say. Maybe I am. He's got a very overwhelming presence. It makes me feel like I'm just some insignificant little bug.
Wait, seriously?
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. I just instantly start to tense up the moment I see a smart and capable person like His Grace.
Oh, I get it. You want to take his place.
What? Please, don't say anything like that out loud. How could you possibly think something like that?
As he scratches his head and looks away.
In the eyes of His Grace, I'm probably just a lowly, ordinary person. I guess I need to start working on my nerves.
Or you should start working harder. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, so Liddy is down there, I'm guessing then. Oh, hey, Lynette. I went to completely wrong place. Hello.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn reward coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't neglected your investigation work after all.
Ah.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the time. Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me.
How's Linny holding up?
My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone.
God, that's gonna
But
get him
knowing him,
trouble.
it won't be long before we get more leads. Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Huh? Credit coupons?
Yeah,
Why
what?
are you giving us these?
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
Aw, that's so nice
Yeah,
of you,
thanks,
Lynette.
Lynette.
We'll be sure to
Thank
make
you.
good use of these
Yeah,
coupons
thank you.
then. Thanks a bunch!
Aw. Lynette is actually very sweet, to be honest. Oh, we're not speaking to Linny. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Oh, it's Deacon. Oh, it's you.
Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, so now you remember our names. Oh, yeah, you said you would forget them.
No need to tease me, okay? I
So
won't
that's a
trip
step?
on the same step twice. Just like His Grace said, paying attention to every little detail is the key to prosperity. Maybe this is the true meaning of rebirth, not just earning credit coupons. Just like His Grace said, paying attention to every little detail is the key to prosperity. Maybe this is the true meaning of rebirth, not just earning credit coupons.
Oh, did you just say the same thing? Bro, is that primordial water? Like right here? Then what the fuck is this? Wait, that's primordial water, right? Then what's... Oh, you absolute prick. Are we gonna beat Liddy here? I'm sure we beat Liddy for one of these, right? No, interesting. Oh, we're just sleeping? It says visit clues.
You want to stop investigating and go rest?
It's time for a rest.
Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow.
Okay.
We woke up so early today that Paimon's been nodding off all afternoon. Good thing it's finally time for bed.
Oh no. It's one of options gonna be the pay coupons to skip.
The dawn of a new day.
Well, that gave us
Feels like we're
400.
getting used to life
Nice.
as convicts.
Oh no, that's so sweet.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What do you have planned for us?
While working the morning shift, apply for continuous work shift with Grainville. Let's work in the production zone.
Let's go! Credit coupons, here we come!
Who's that who just ran? You arrive at the production zone. Someone just ran in. Swear to God.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting.
If possible, I'd like to apply for 3 continuous working days.
Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need coupons that badly?
Wait, consecutive? Does that mean we get no sleep?
Sure. Let's just say we really want to test our limits.
Investigate the hidden rules of power science to despite the clarity. Oh, look at us go! Oh shit!
Nice!
We're at
We did
it.
well today. Let's keep it up!
What the fuck is gonna happen, man? What is gonna happen? Uh-oh.
Ooh, Paimon's had it. Who knew that processing these widgets would be so tiring?
Oh my god.
That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Is it time to eat yet?
Come on, lunchtime, Paimon. Come on, lunchtime for Paimon. Look at Paimon! You finish your morning work and arrive at the coupon cafeteria. Bro, I'm hearing chess spawn. I swear to God, I'm not going insane.
Paimon's exhausted. It's just work, and more work. Paimon's little body can't handle this much longer.
But we did agree to it.
Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for 3 days now? And now it's lunchtime.
You're just realizing that now?
Oh, Paimon feels a shiver going down her spine. What's going to happen?
So we went...
But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all.
It's probably a bit too
and we made
quiet.
it to the coupon cafeteria safely. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all?
Don't get your hopes up. That would be quite a disappointment.
Well, there's no use to just guessing all day. Paimon's stomach has been grumbling the whole time. Let's just eat already.
What food are we gonna get though?
Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Maybe we'll get the super lucky meal.
We're gonna get nothing?
Wait, what?
This is...
What in the world is this? What's with Paimon's food? And
I've never seen a welfare meal like this. There's something wrong with this meat.
What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about?
Someone went missing before. And now that our meals have this strange meat. Is it contaminated with primordial water?
No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it.
No.
Isn't that Woolsey over there? He must have made the food, right? So let's just ask him about the food and be done with it. Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal to you?
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal.
Nah.
You better hurry up and shout out.
How could this be fun? Hey, don't leave! You barely even looked at it! Hey!
I was gonna say, it does. If it has primordial water in it, it wouldn't matter because they're not from Fontaine.
Ugh. What should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even give us the time of day. Is he trying to hide something?
Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. The plot thickens.
Yeah, looks like we have no other choice. Paimon was positively famished a minute ago, but now
Whoa, 2,700
she's
now.
lost her appetite.
The strange meat. Oh, we're doing one of these? Okay. The strange welfare will violate after violating the hidden rules of production zone. What the f- That's weird.
What would you like to do this afternoon?
Investigate the clues we discovered.
Okay, let's see if we can find any new leads.
Okay. Oh, it's Rowan. Hey, Rowan.
Rowan? What are you doing here, Chief?
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major, I think I just pulled something. Little mishaps like this are unavoidable at work, you know?
He's like, why are you here? He's like, what, you're still here?
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the Chief would still get hurt on the job.
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where's Siegeween when you need her anyway? The one time I need to make a quick trip to the infirmary.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch, and nobody knows where Siegeween gets off to.
Huh. So this isn't just a coincidence, but she's always absent during lunch.
Huh. That's actually really strange. Siegeween's always super dedicated to her work. Where else would she possibly go?
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own anyway. No need to trouble her.
This is getting very interesting. Wait. Wonder where she run. Does she go to the secret? Oh! Does she go to the secret area maybe? I don't know. Oh!
Hey, look!
Oh.
There's something here! Looks like a research notebook. That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Are they a fan of Siegeween? He must have dropped this. Let Paimon read it real quick. The Melusine perceive the world very differently from humans.
Yes.
There are significant deviations. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also very different from that of humans. This must be taken into consideration when giving gifts.
Did he want to give Siegeween a gift, maybe?
Whoa, this all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework.
Won't he object to us looking through his notes? We should...
And as for the notebook, let's take it.
Just... Okay. Oh, God. Okay, and we're up to the last one. Guarding the strange... So this is all to do with the strange meal. Wait, is that the... Wait, could that be the Melusine, like a Melusine, delicacy? That meat, maybe? And she prepared it just for us? Oh no, if that is, I'm gonna feel so bad just leaving it there. Aww. Oh look, a siege wing. Hello.
Siege wing? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone? Hello, Traveler. Paimon.
Aw,
Everyone's
hello.
usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work. Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work. Are you talking about pets or people?
Do you also happen to be the veterinarian, as well as a head nurse?
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted.
Ah.
Wait, Melazines can
Interesting.
see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse.
It does.
Yes, running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take care of your body, make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work, and don't push yourself too hard. We'll definitely take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
Thanks for the reminder.
We definitely didn't get punched by a massive mecha moosh at all in our journey. Definitely didn't. Oh. Okay. Yep. Okay. Bro, we're looking for a lot of glue. Oh wait, no, this is gonna be us going to bed. Is that what this is? Yep.
Oh, you want to stop investigating and go rest?
It's time for a rest.
Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow.
Isn't that Mitsu? Is this
So
time
after
repeating?
working a few days straight,
Oh, don't worry.
we got some strange meat in our
I thought it was like a Samsara
What was that
type
all
thing.
about?
I was like, didn't she just say that yesterday? But no, I thought it was gonna be like a Samsara type thing. I was like, Jesus Christ. But don't worry. Don't worry.
Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently?
I think I've got something, but unfortunately, it's not related to Charles.
Really?
Oh yeah,
It
Charles.
looks like that part of the investigation has hit a dead end. Well, we'll keep searching for more clues tomorrow. Good night, Traveler.
Good night, Paimon. We should still be having dreams of Charles, right?
The dawn of a new
What?
day. Paimon feels like we're getting used to life as convicts. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What do you have planned for us?
Whoa. Okay, go to the ring. Let's spend some coupons to skip work. 400. I don't think that any more clues to be found here. Perhaps we should work in the production zone more often to see if we can discover anything unexpected. Let's go work in the production zone.
After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it.
What the fuck is happening?
Doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly.
I chose
How are
the...
you holding up?
Let's see if there's any really easy work.
Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
What the hell is happening? I said to skip work and it just automatically went to production zone. Breaking a sweat. You finish your morning work. Bro, what the fuck is happening? Bro, this is like trippy, kind of.
Oh, isn't this the super lucky meal? Looks like hard work really does get rewarded. Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every bite. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Go to the pancreation room. Oh, was that in the afternoon?
Sure. If we're not going to work,
okay.
then let's kill some time at the Pancration Ring.
I don't know, I'm starting to feel a bit weird. Like, just... It's not feeling right at all, you know? Like... It feels really off, if you know what I mean. Like, everything feels off right now. And I don't know why, but it just does. Sure, there's a teleporter for here, right? Surely, right? Okay, here we are.
Oh, you must be the traveler, huh?
Collins.
Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating.
Oh?
I don't make the rules, mind you, but I was given very specific instructions.
Oh, god damn it.
Even convicts value
God
their
damn it.
lives, don't they? I hope you can understand.
Wow.
But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons in the process. What do you think?
Sure.
And if we lose the game, will it cost us credit coupons?
Paimon, we won't lose.
Of course.
We won't
That's
lose.
the cruel reality facing every competitor in a place like the Pancration Ring.
Alright, give it a try.
Okay, great. Let me walk you through the rules. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up.
I thought...
If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, then you'll win credit coupons.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like fighting monsters.
The second you mess up the order, you lose. Game over.
Okay.
The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, you up for it?
Sure. Got your coupons right
Thanks
here.
for your patronage, mate. Now,
I
let
love
the
how you
game
said
begin.
That. Patronage, mate. I love how you said that. True Australian right there. 4 times. Okay. We don't need to read up the whole thing. Okay.
Do your best to hit the
That one.
targets, just like
That
Colin
one.
said.
Oh. So it's not always 4. Interesting. That one. That one. Is that it? Oh, we have a certain amount of time to do this as well. God, I hate that. Alright. There we go. Easy. At least I didn't mess it up. I thought I messed it up for a second. Easy! I'm not good at...
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now
That
I
was
get
not
why you're
strength.
prohibited from participating in any official
What do you mean
fights.
straight? I feel like when he said that, it sounds like we've got to fight things. But no, we just hit things.
Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you.
You flatter me. Can't know for sure if you don't let me have a go.
However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a Pancration match yet, have you? Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter you support comes out on top.
Is Child gonna be in it?
But we don't know anything about the fighters. How can we possibly know who to support?
It's betting, Paimon. It's betting.
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before you can pick winners in your sleep.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try?
What?
If we have enough coupons, we could probably bet at random until we figure everything out.
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but I'd advise you to give it some more thought first.
Oh, okay. He's just like, you want to get carried away.
Huh?
What the
We
hell?
shouldn't get
Jeez.
too carried away.
I mean,
What's
jeez.
the problem?
Could it be that there's some sort of rule here?
What? Never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too.
Just to guess that, so...
Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think you've got the potential to be one of my greatest customers. I think I can let you in a bid.
Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
So are we gonna do that?
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose coupons? Who would do that anyway?
No, if you put the same amount, then they would lose. They would gain nothing but lose nothing at the same time. You know, so it's safe.
What do you mean by something bad will happen?
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that. But
This is
I've heard a
weird.
story about the rule. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. None of his opponents even stood a chance against him.
Is that child in his delusion form?
However, in the final match, the organizers told him to take off his mask. He refused and never showed up to the fight. And after that, he was never seen again. Some say
Child?
he died, or that he was taken
Maybe.
care of by the event's organizers. But everyone remembers that he was someone who cherished honor above all else. In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
You lot. Do you know anything about him? Have you seen what he really looks like?
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity. I don't even know anything about his past.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was...
Thank you for all the information. We'll give it a try.
Huh? We will?
Yeah?
You're not serious, are you?
Yeah,
Look,
sure.
Here I was just trying to be nice and warn you, yet here you are trying to break it on purpose?
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
We need a... It does, nothing... That does sound like a good lead to me.
Seems you've made up your mind. Just be sure to protect Paimon, okay?
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then go ahead and give it a try. Just don't come running back to me if something happens.
You need to return to the dormitories. Bro, right now, this quest feels really off for some reason.
Aw,
I don't
looks
know
like
why,
we
though.
won't get a chance to sleep in as long as we're here. Let's get to bed early.
Bro. What is happening?
The dawn of a new day.
Are you guys as confused as I am right now?
We're
Like,
getting used to life as convicts. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What do you have planned for us?
Okay. You have a plan for us? Let's go to the production
After
zone.
working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How are you holding up?
Let's see if there's any really easy work.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
what is happening? What the fuck?
Whoa! Isn't this the super lucky meal? Looks like hard work really does get rewarded. Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every bite. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Trying to go to pastry ring as
Knowing child, he must have been there all the time.
It's like we're innocent, Sarah, but we're not. Bro, what the fuck is happening? Did we eat that meat? I feel like
Are you
we
two here
didn't.
to buy tickets? Better be quick about it. Another match is about to start.
Who are the boxers in the next round?
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Oh.
Are those their nicknames or did they choose those names themselves? Either way, super weird.
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though the Grappler is the crowd favorite, Demon Horde is a first-class dark horse with incredible potential. Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you pick...
Go buy tickets for both fighters.
For both fighters?
Yeah.
I can tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless. Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me try to explain again for you more clearly. You see...
Oh, no need. We're aware that we're going to lose coupons.
Alright then, if you're absolutely sure. Remember, no refunds once you buy the tickets.
Yeah, we got it. Just shut up and take our coupon.
Paimon, chill! Oh my god! Jesus! My god, bro, this is... My mind is going in loops.
Seems we had a productive day. Hope we can make even more progress tomorrow.
What is happening? Oh, okay, we're sleeping. Oh, we're sleeping in.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon. Package here for you.
A package?
The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look?
Fucking hell, Paimon. I didn't buy anything unless this is...
Right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers.
Oh.
Maybe this package is the bad thing that Colin said would happen. Paimon suddenly feels wide awake.
Throw it.
Wait,
Something.
maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it. Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Ah!
Is it gonna be that meat again, maybe? Doesn't seem especially scary, but there is something a little odd inside.
Huh? What is it? Are you okay? Let Paimon take a peek too.
Does Liddy have something to do with this, maybe? Oh, Crimson Liquid! Oh, Paimon said this during the trailer.
Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Almost like...
Rumor has it that box went missing, and the liquid in the bottle obviously looks like blood.
Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say.
Do you want to give it a taste?
Ugh! No way! Get that stuff away from Paimon!
Here's what I have to investigate. This place is shop full of strange happenings after all.
Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. Just trust Paimon on this one, okay?
Bye.
What do you have planned for us?
We have 900 now. My god. Investigate the clues you discovered.
Though it feels nice to slack off a little, less work means less coupons. Let's make the most of our morning.
Bro! Oh, okay, don't worry. I thought Pi was gonna make us work. Like, why did you just give us that option? It doesn't make sense sometimes. Okay. Oh, so nice we can actually jump down, you know? We haven't seen Liddy and Lynette for a while. Promoter? Hello?
If there's no way to send it all out, maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
Who are you? We've never seen you before, and you don't look like a fellow convict.
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good, law-abiding citizen.
So why are you here?
Then what are you doing here? You sure seem anxious about something.
Yeah.
I'm a promoter for Fontaine, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Oh, a promoter from Fontaine. So what kind of problem did you run into?
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke.
After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless.
Oh, wow.
However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking.
Kind of funny,
Let me
to be
take
honest.
a moment and recall his exact words.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable, and I don't blame you for that. But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid,
Oh
that
my
they were
God.
completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink. Let's just forget it.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him. Can you believe that guy?
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
Fine. I know I should just let it go. I'm on his turf after all. His house, his rules.
Interesting. Sorry, I'm tucked my headphones off a lot. It feels like my headphones are slipping down. I don't know why.
I just don't want to be stuck here forever.
Oh, we're going to the ring again? Oh, okay, don't worry. Nah, this... It has to do something with the primordial waters or something, right? That's why this place is acting weird as fuck. It feels like I'm doing something wrong. Is that just me? Like, it feels like I'm doing something very wrong. But... I don't know.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya? Well, did anything happen?
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the contents.
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did ya? Are you both still okay? Wait, are you sure that it's still you controlling your bodies right now?
Pretty sure.
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon?
I knew you'd ever ask such a question, so I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your curiosity?
Yeah, I like that.
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fanta products in the Fortress of Meropide.
I understand. That's important info.
Anyway, you try and take extra good care of yourselves these next few days, you hear?
Sure. Huh.
Oh, it's you. You must be absolutely loaded with coupons if you have time to stroll around like this.
Sure. Sure. Look for clues. Oh, what happened here?
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Are they registration forms or something? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol on it. Maybe it's some flyers from the company.
Let's take a look before anyone else shows up.
Okay. But if someone catches us, they could accuse us of trying to steal the company's secrets, couldn't they?
What are you afraid of? We're already convicted criminals.
Oh. You're right.
Oh,
Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback.
Oh, is that what we got?
We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being.
Were we test subjects for that?
Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual.
No way.
The company is just trying to develop some new products besides Fonta. But it sounds like things aren't going well at all. Let's put these papers back where we found them and make it look like nobody went through them. Okay, good.
I mean, your fingerprints are on them. I don't think that's gonna help. Look around, look for clues. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening, you know? I'm just trying to figure out why, like, this stuff is happening. Are we gonna get the same good meal again? The lucky meal?
Huh. We ended up here without even thinking about it. Wanna grab something to eat?
Let's end the shift.
Alright. But remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time. Whoa! Isn't this the super lucky meal? Looks like hard work really does get rewarded. Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every bite. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Let's go investigate. I don't think there are many more clues to be found here. Perhaps we should check the production zone or the progression out. Production zone. We're just there.
We're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How are you holding up?
She's saying it here now. Let's see if there's any really easy work. Bro, what is happening?
Kick back and relax once in a while.
Oh, something's gonna happen? No? Everything's the same, different every day.
Liquid?
Here.
Paimon still doesn't know what to make of it. Do you have any ideas, Traveler?
I think I got something, but unfortunately it's not related to Chai.
Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation led us nowhere. Well, maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow. Good night, Traveler.
Good night, Paimon. Is something else gonna happen? Say objectives complete.
Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules.
Okay.
Paimon didn't think this prison would have so many weird things going on.
Okay, seems like it's back to normal.
We better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere.
Let's spend some key points to skip our shift so we can go investigate.
Yeah, let's skip work for now and put our time to good use.
Okay, I actually want to see the achievements that we got. Oh, we got 3. Okay. Continue asking her... Shit. Ask her around for clues. Okay, let's go down. Oh, okay.
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there?
Yeah.
Huh. Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people than usual here today.
Ah, seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around here.
We're getting by. My goal is to become the next Duke.
Impressive. Very impressive.
He is sus as hell.
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know.
Oh yeah.
I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it. Just tell us already.
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night.
He says
Even
this?
if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
I thought Risey said that. So that's probably pipes filled with primordial water.
Something even more terrible. Like what?
A group of cannibals.
Cannibals?
What the
In
fuck?
the Fortress of Meripede?
Bro, this is getting really weird and creepy.
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here. But what's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
Primordial water? That's all I can think of right now. Primordial waters.
I already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here. Oh, Paimon's stomach doesn't feel so good.
Is that really true? There's still a chance that what we saw isn't connected to cannibal.
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter. Learning the
I'm
truth
skeptical
behind
of
dark
you.
secrets isn't necessarily a good thing. I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
My brain's gonna explode. I don't... What?
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity?
Even if that's true, do you really think cannibals could take me in a fight?
Oh, so that's how you see the situation.
Yeah.
Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now.
Alright, then just like before, let's go ready to investigate another hidden rule.
When will all the secrets end?
Are those the footsteps that we kept hearing? I don't know. Turn.
Vidok isn't here, but the guys who went to work in the morning are back. Let's go ask them.
Okay. Pyria?
Just stay
Pyria?
away from me.
Pyria? Okay, chill, my guy. Jeez.
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
This is really odd.
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us.
It's pretty obvious they're trying to hide something. Could they be connected to the cannibals?
But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in? Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon.
Let's approach it from a different angle. We'll probably never get anything out of these guys.
So you mean we still need to investigate some more? Okay, if you say so.
Okay. I am very skeptical of this whole thing. Is that just me? This is definitely the weirdest place of Fontaine we've been. Like, the most odd place, 110%. Hello, Fielding.
Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well...
You see, sometimes we hear strange noises at night.
Right! We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
And they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month. And it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
Now, if that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences.
Yeah.
Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned?
Those might be the days where the cannibals are active, but it might be also nothing, just the pipes being cleaned.
Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding did say that tonight is a cleaning night.
No reason not to find out the truth for ourselves.
I knew you would say that. Alright, sounds like we'll be up all night tonight then. Paimon just hopes the guards don't catch us.
Yeah. Return to the dormitories and rest till night. Okay, let's go.
Oh, I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate.
We just need to wait until everyone else is falling asleep. If we miss our chance, it's like it'll be a while before we get another opportunity.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone. Huh? Traveler?
Oh, child
already?
Vision. Again? Yes! I was waiting for another one of these. Seems. Oh? What's he running from? Is Child investigating the same things that we are? Technically? Oh, it's them. What's that? Something's calling me. I have to go. Okay, so he's heading.
Traveler, come on, wake up!
So we figured out where he went. That kind of. I saw Child in my dream again.
Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time?
Investigating the pipes tonight is the right call. Try to escape via the pipes.
Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened. But what about the cannibals? How do you explain them?
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, well it's about time for us to get moving. Just be careful to avoid the patrolling guards.
Is it like a sneaking mission? No, we don't have any shifts, so... Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a sneaking mission, you know? Like, I have to sneak our way over, but don't worry.
This should be the place.
Yep, this is definitely the place. But why is this just here, though? Supposed to try and keep better maintenance. Hey, it's those three.
I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
Enough with the theatrics.
What'd you say?
All those rumors that cannibals and hidden rules were started by you, weren't they?
Yeah. So what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
There's something calling me. I have to go.
Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Wait, Charles, your boss?
Hey, do you know our boss?
Yeah, Charles Tartaglia, one of Shizunai's two harbingers.
Oh, we had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so you're Child's crew here? Seems like you had no problem fitting in.
I'm a friend of Fizz. We came here to learn what happened to him.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that... All right. I guess that's proof enough for me. I believe you.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
Yeah, they do.
We gave him the business for a while and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the fortress of Maripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect.
I guess that's to keep people out of the pipes so they can do business, you know?
He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the pancreation ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
So you teamed up with him while...
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again.
Is the call the Knave, maybe?
And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done.
Talking through delusions? I don't know. Can you speak through delusions?
We got to work and use the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow, it sure is easy to exploit people's fear of the unknown. But hasn't Child already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe cleaning day?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end.
Oh?
It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive. But Boss still insisted on going in.
Oh, God.
It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone. And that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help cover the whole thing up.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
Interesting.
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened to him?
Uh-oh.
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. It's
Nicolette.
one thing we know for sure.
Okay.
How long has Child been in here then? Hasn't been here that long, has he? Can you take us there? We want to go to the spot where he left.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
Okay. Things are about to get interesting, I feel like. Frog.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Fremine?
Do you think Child got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
I know a good diver.
Really? Then have him come investigate, pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here. Let's get going!
So we're working with them now? I didn't expect that, to be honest. Wow. So we need to find Fremine, then. Is that why he goes missing?
Information. Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off. When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Fremine, right? If we ask Linny, he'll definitely have Fremine help us. Ugh. Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure.
That is 100%.
Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened. Now that we can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super sleepy.
Same.
Let's try to get some rest while we still can. Nighty-night, traveler!
Night, even though it's like midday for me. That's it! The stars of the shining in the depths.
It's morning already?
I'm full starting. Okay, god damn it.
Paimon still needs more sleep.
Let's use our coupons to skip our shift this morning. Let's take this morning off.
Huh? Wait, look over there! Isn't that... It's one of Linny's cards!
Ooh! You're right, it's been a while since we've contacted him.
Let Paimon see what's written on it!
Yeah, we haven't seen him for a while.
Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating.
Nice!
It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime. I have new information. Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off.
Okay.
From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered. We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a bit more before we go.
Wonder what the contents mean in the box, though. Cataclysm quickening. Okay, that's gotta be... Okay, that's the end of... Okay, let's catch this stuff navigation. Okay, so that's the end of Act 3. I hope everyone did enjoy. That was insane. I kind of wish they made it so Act 4 didn't start straight away, because that's really odd of why they did that. But yeah, I hope everyone did enjoy it. Make sure to like and subscribe. I was going in circles with this quest. I was getting so confused because I felt like a samsara was happening or some shit, but it kept changing slightly over time. But don't worry, it was just they were just using the same lines for Travel and Paimon. Unless that was intentional, you know, unless that was intentional. But yeah, I hope everyone did enjoy. I cannot wait for Act 4, which I'll start doing tomorrow, probably, which then I'll be released on Sunday. But yeah, I'll see everyone in the next one. Bye!